Having a job as a touring musician can be a lot of pressure at times. It's been a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little bit stressful on the road today. You're potentially playing in front of thousands of people and expected to have a flawless performance every single night. But there's actually one job on a touring team that's a little bit more pressure than just being a band member, and that is being a musical director. People don't realize how actually hard that is.
Class 7, 4, 1.
The musical director is the one who helps determine the direction of the music in the concert. So like, you're the one helping create the show, create the tracks, lead and give calls in the talkback, make sure the band and singers are on stage when they're supposed to be for sound checks, and all of these different things on top of playing music in the concert as well. So today, I'm getting ready to go on tour, and I wanted to take you guys with me on the road to give you a behind the scenes look at what life is like as a music director on tour. All right, so we're here at the first date of the tour of this first leg. And I just got a bigger setup this time since I'm MDing and kind of running tracks and doing talkback and all that kind of stuff. And I have my synth bass, so it's a little bit more of a bigger setup than what I would normally have with Charity, because I'm filling in for the her normal MD. It's a little bit of a longer load in, and so that's going to be something I'm going to be trying to get used to a little bit more on this one. For this particular artist I'm playing with. So, but I'm gonna run up and grab something to eat, and we're gonna come back down and sound check. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, buddy? Can I get a high five?
So, this is what I'm sorry. At the orders of Miss Gail, we've been working on a project for you since last year.
You look so suspicious.
I know, I'm so scared.
So we just got these in the other day.
They were supposed to be for Christmas.
Wait, they were supposed to be for Christmas, but they were slightly delayed.
We are all videoing. There's so many angles.
So
Stop.
we
Whatever
have
this is.
jackets for the whole crew.
Stop it!
You each have your own. So
You should, yes.
first one is going to Will.
Oh, it's your name on it!
And everybody gets a patch that's more specific to their
my God.
personality.
Oh
so
my God.
Will gets to be salty and say
I
lit.
Show the back, Amber.
Oh yeah. The back says Dukes of Denim.
No way!
Okay.
Oh my gosh! There was like a string of shows where me, Travis, Emily, and Cam, all on tour, all like just happened to wear denim every night. Like that all just always just happened to be the case.
And
So.
then didn't you say like Dukes? You're the
Well,
Dukes?
yeah, we were trying to like come up with a name. It's like Charity Gale and the blank, and so I was like, Dukes of Denim, and I didn't expect it to catch on, but now we're officially
Dukes.
we are officially all the Dukes of Denim.
Wow. When I get home, Caitlin's gonna be like, what?
What does that mean?
All right. Then we got Trav. And we couldn't put anything else, but just a little camera for you.
The classic Travis .5.
Yes.
This is the best thing
Okay.
ever.
All right, so we just had our first rehearsal sound check. We're doing a set that we normally have done for this tour in the past few times, but we've changed some things in the set. So I'm having to do some little track work and programming work on the playback system to kind of get the set to match. A lot of it's already done, but it's just like some little things. There's like, hey, why don't we cut a chorus here? Why don't we do this here? And this is just something that normally happens with a lot of artists that just you know, because with them, they have a lot of free creative freedom when it comes to just like, they have a lot of people doing things. So they're really honed in on like, okay, this is taking too long in the set. This is taking too long in the set. And when you have people who are honed in, or artists that are honed in like that, you kind of just have to know how to edit on the fly and just go really quick, because that's just part of it. And that's part of working with, you know, I guess, quote unquote, bigger artists and things like that who have that creative freedom.
Dukes of Denim, baby. The Dukes of Denim right again.
So good, bro. Yeah. All right, so we're getting ready to go up. This is concert number 1. It's probably going to have some mistakes, some things that we're going to have to work through, but this is usually what it's like on the first one. Right now, the opener's going up, and we're going to be happening right after this in probably about 5 minutes or so. So we're backstage, getting ready to go. Got the crew.
We're so ready.
So ready. The Dukes of Denim about to hit it. So here we go.
To the drum cut. It's going to be drum cut right here. Drum cut, drum cut. Back in right here.
All right, so we just finished, I don't know if you can hear me, but we just finished night 1 of the tour. We have the first leg. It went up pretty good. We had some very small, really small hiccups for a first, I will say for a first concert of a tour, this was actually really, really good. With all the changes, we were able to, you know, stay up with them, and they sounded great. So, but now it's been a very long day for me. And so now the big part of what happens is now I have to pack up all this junk that I have. So I'm gonna pack it up, jump on the bus, and head to the next city. Let's go. And this is why we have Amber. Amber is leading us to lunch.
Instead of tape on the floor, Amber will just be our tape.
She'll be our tape.
I need to tape all these floors.
So, just so you guys know what's being talked about right now. These guys, let's say these guys.
Don't include me in this.
She decided she wanted to take us to Disneyland for our off day.
That's right, Devilland.
Because you all are
Yeah.
so amazing. We want to take you somewhere fun.
And so now my wife's mad at me.
And I quote, Travis doesn't deserve to go to Disneyland because he doesn't know anything about any of the rides.
Literally, I don't know.
Yeah. About a Disney secret, he'd go,
The mouse,
The mouse knows.
The mouse sees.
and I'm like, that's a little weird.
Just look it up. Study it.
What? The mouse is the demigod?
Yes, the cult of Disney. The mouse is a demigod, and Phantasmic is a worship service for their demigod. This is
Wow,
why
the
the Lord would
fireworks
say,
are going?
"Go and tear down the high places,"
She is the
because
highest
the mountaintops are places of worship. And at the end of Phantasmic, the mouse appears as a fire and water controlling god, and all of his people
My
parade
Disney
in front of
tidbit's
him,
more fun.
worshiping him.
So,
And he controls the water.
We got Jose.
Yes, sir.
Jose's over here helping us out, being the man. You want to say hello, Jose?
What's up? What's up?
He asked me about my Temu bass. He's asking if I was going to be using it tonight. And we got Sam.
Yeah.
Front of house. Sam, what's that tour you got on your hat there?
It's the Lord's tour.
The Lord's tour. I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown of what my rig is that I'm using on the tour. This is night 2. Since I'm doing tracks and everything, I'm using, this is just a track laptop. We usually have a A and B laptop, but today we're just doing just a single laptop using Ableton. But I'm using a controller called AbleSet, which has been a game changer where you can see all the songs and the whole set and everything, and be able to trigger it right here with this pad right here. It's an oak tone pad. I'll put all this linked in the description. And so basically I can control this all from this pad right here. And I'm using the Play Audio as the interface right here. This is what we use all the time. I have this oak tone connected directly to it. Then we have just a little power, conditioner under here to power everything. I've got my bass pedals here. This I had to do a little fast setup because I didn't really have a lot of time to get all my stuff together. So I just did my normal tuner, chorus, and the tone hammer preamp with the XP-ND pedal board up under by the Adario. And then I'm able to bring my baby out this time, my Sub 37 by Moog up here. And then this is just the my Bass Mods Asia. And I'm using my X-Vive G1 stand. Has been a game changer stand. I think Ryan actually has one too, but yeah, it fits in my suitcase. And a huge shout out to Levy's Levy straps. I've been using them for years. Such great straps. And as far as in-ears go, I've got my these are my All Clear Icon Prestige in-ears. They're customs. Amazing ears. Ever since I've had them, I have not put them down or used any other headphones. Oh, and as far as cables and everything, I'm using Merino Customs cables, and I've got a Merino Customs vlog cable that I'm using, which is really cool because it sends 2 signals. One for my headphones right here, and then the other is going to my iRig, which I'm using an iRig HDX, which connects directly to my phone right here. It's not connected right now, but that's how I record audio from my mix when we're playing. We're just finished sound check. Steve and Hannah, they're about to sound check. They're the people who've been opening every night. So
Hold on, what did y'all get at VIP?
This is our gift from our very special meet and greet tonight.
Wow, little Jesus.
So look, he has a different color.
Oh my gosh, it's so
Mine's
close.
green. What color is
Wow.
yours? Oh my gosh. It definitely got
He's
red.
still walking on water. I'll tell you what right now.
Because it's not going well.
all right, guys. So we're getting ready to go out for show number 2. It's been a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little bit stressful on the road today. Just had a lot of YouTube stuff I'm having to get done, and then I will say I'm feeling a little bit better about the set tonight. Outside of getting through yesterday, usually the first day we're knocking through all the mistakes and everything like that to get in the rhythm. Getting ready to start right now. I think the pastor's up there doing announcements. You can hear I don't know if you can hear the audience. It's a great setup. The in-ears are really great, and it's a really good mix. So today, as far as being an MD goes, one of the things that happens is that when the artist feels like they need to make a change in the set, you just have to be able to just edit fast. This is the reason why getting good at Ableton and tracks and different things like that is so important, because when you're in the moment, you just got to be able to get in there and get it done fast so you don't lose time, because days like this, you don't have a lot of time to lose. You've got to be in and out. We have a schedule that we're on. So today we had to make a couple of more changes to the set list on the Ableton track session, the playback session. And so I had to make some little changes, shorten up some count ends, things like that to help with our transitions, which are super important live. And this is something as an MD I always have to be paying attention to. And so that's the reason why cutting just a count in halfway can just make it so much smoother when it comes to transitions. So if you're ever doing MDing, that's something you always have to be looking out for, because it's extremely important to keeping people focused when you are, playing music anywhere. So make sure your transitions are always clean. So let's just.
Am I doing something wrong? Let's do it again. Let's do just as holding as you just did it.
Good morning, Remy.
Good morning.
Caden, how you feeling? This is night 3.
Feel good, man.
Feeling good?
Feeling alert.
Feeling good.
Ready to
Like I should.
get up in the church.
And set up.
Do the business.
Do the business. Amber,
Yes.
tell me, what is it like being a tour manager for this tour?
Stressful.
You know, Amber actually, she used to, just until like really, was it about a month ago you got an assistant to help you
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah.
So Amber used to actually do the booking, and well, she still does the booking, tour managing, and all of the travel arrangements, which is a lot. Especially when you have this many people. How many do we have right now?
We average 12 per tour or trip.
12. So 12 people. Just think about that. 12 flights, 12 everything, and so that's a lot of work.
Yeah, no, having someone take all of travel for me has definitely changed my life, and I think if this tour didn't have a few stressors with it, that I would be straight chilling. But once I get through that,
A few stressors.
I'm looking forward to having a more relaxed life.
What do you got to say about that, Ryder?
She just straight chilling today.
Right, I'm like, I just post whatever until the end.
So we're getting ready to go in, get loaded in, get changed, and get on with night 3. So one big thing with being an MD, it's not necessarily always just about running tracks, but it's also about keeping the band on the schedule, keeping them, making sure they're okay, and making sure they're feeling good, whatever's going on, whatever venue we're in, making sure the mixes are good. And it's really just kind of making sure they're okay. You're taking care of the band, you're helping with arrangements musically, you're helping with whatever the artist needs, making them feel comfortable no matter what's happening. Now, mono bags have been my go-to bag over the years. I use their Flyby Ultra, I use their Vertigo Ultra, I use their M80 dual case. Literally all of my bass cases are mono cases. I just wanted to just give a shout out to them because their cases have been so great for me. And people ask me sometimes, hey, what's a great touring and traveling case to use? Mono is my go-to. If you want to know more about mono, I'll put a link to a video that I did that's more specifically going through all the different things that are good with mono and the reason why pros use them. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that is the case that I'm using throughout all of the dates on this tour. So it looks like today they got me this little table for the tracks rig and everything, and I don't have to use my road cases like on the first night, which they work, but it's just not the most aesthetically pleasing. So I'm gonna get this track rig set up real quick. Now for those people who are like MDs and run tracks and stuff, I want to show you what software and everything I'm using. So I'm using this controller called AbleSet. And basically what this does is it's a controller for Ableton. So I have it over here. I can literally, right now it's in performance mode, so I can move it around and so let's say I want to jump to the hits. I just click right here and they'll jump to it. Now it's going in time. It's not just skipping around really fast. So watch this. If I want to go back here, just click there, waits until the end of the bar, goes to it. Let's say I need to loop this section. All I'm gonna do is just hit this little button right here, and it'll enable the loop, and it'll just loop this section until we're ready to get out of it. Okay, so look, it's coming to the end of it, and then it's just gonna loop it one more time. And so what's really cool too is that when I'm sitting here, I can stop it here, or I can play it, or if I want to go to the previous song, I can just hold it and go to the previous song, or I could hold the next button and go to the next song, wherever I want to. And it has a lot of info in here like the song, key, BPM, everything, what's section you're on, what's the next section it's going into, and then it also lets you know at the end of the song it's going to stop, auto stop, and this is also letting you know what the next song is that you got left and how much time you have left in your set. So in case you're going over time, you're like, oh man, we need to skip a song. So very, very helpful. This is really, really great software. It has made it so easy to run tracks whenever we're doing it. Hey boy, where you from?
I'm from Mississippi, son.
Mississippi. Who taught y'all to play this here guitar?
I sold my soul to the devil on the crossroads, and he taught me how to play guitar.
Now you're playing it for the Lord.
Now I'm playing for the...
Hey, that'll get real churchy. I see you on the third row. Shout out that weave.
If we could run one more band thing for like 30 seconds, and then we can go take a nap for an hour.
Hey, just because we didn't do it last night and the night before, do you want to just run Report of the Lord?
Yes.
Don't forget about that line. Intro coming up. That line.
Why are you here?
No, not that one. We want that one. Mocha.
Amber's very nice because she sends out these little messages, group orders for us to choose something from Starbucks twice a day.
Whatever we
And it's
want.
been whatever we want.
Here's the deal. If they get coffee, they are happy. If they do not get coffee, they are not happy.
I'm always happy.
All right, so Caden, any tips for anybody who wants to be a musician on the road? Anything they should work on, even if they don't have the opportunity right now to travel?
I always say that, like, every opportunity I've ever had, I've gotten it because I had a good relationship with somebody. I've been friends with Ryan and Charity for almost 10 years, So a lot of times being, of course you need to be a skilled musician and practice and all that stuff. But a lot of times, a lot of that comes secondary to just like being a good friend.
That's a good answer.
Being good friends to people, investing in your relationships. Because, you could be the best guitar player on earth, but if I don't like hanging out with you, I'm not going to invite you onto the tour bus for 2 weeks, So invest in relationships, and in this business, relationships oftentimes turn into opportunities.
No, I would say like that's so true, because when it comes to choosing who you want to travel with, it's like there's so many talented people out there that I think it's like the actual special part of what makes you special is not how awesome you are with your skill. It's how awesome you are as a person. Totally. Because at the end of the day, this is a people business, especially in Christian music. It's definitely a people business. We care a lot about the people that come with us because they're stewarding the whole thing. We're not just coming as Charity Guild, we're coming as believers, worshipers. So I think for us, especially us, like we would probably bypass the greatest talent for like the almost greatest talent if the hang quality was there. So I think definitely what Caden said is like spot on, because at the end of the day you're going to be stuck on a bus, and I don't care how talented you are, if I can't stand you, you're not coming.
He's like, if I can't stand you, you're getting a flight home.
Flight home.
Be relational, get good at just being a good person and being just a person that people want to hang out with. And I trust me on this. If you do that and have a little bit of talent and ability, you'll always get a call.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you.
Are you happy? Is this a good day for you?
It's been a fabulous day. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm like enjoying my cooking.
You take.
It's been so good. Best day.
Cupcake.
Birthday on the road.
We have enough.
You never know what you're gonna get,
Okay,
but
you have
today
a
was
jelly,
honestly really good.
Red
It
velvet
was fantastic.
chocolate.
Back in on the P flat. We just finished night 3. I will say tonight has been the best night I feel like so far, for sure. I mean, we got 6 more to go on this run, but
First 2 were great, but I mean,
first 2 were great.
Portland just like tore the roof off the place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Caden broke a string tonight.
At literally the best possible moment. We do better, and then there's like a acoustic songwriter set, and literally on like the final chord of better.
Caden just broke a string on that last strum.
Like my E string breaks, and it like throws off the intonation of my whole guitar. All my strings immediately went down half a step.
Oh my God.
It was insane. And so luckily, while Ryan and Kirsten were doing the songwriter set, I could run back and.
I'm tired, and tomorrow we have an off day. Yeah, tonight was great, and this is what happens usually. I'm starting to feel better about like some of these changes that we made to the set. I think we're all starting to find our rhythm and groove with everything, and it's just worked out really smooth today. Ryan, what'd you think?
It was insane.
Insane.
I did not expect that. It was awesome.
And honestly, every impromptu moment was like the smoothest it's ever been.
We were all like cutting up tonight too. We were all just doing like crazy stuff that we've never done.
Emily
especially was cutting up.
Stuff tonight. I was like, you better remember what you did.
Yeah.
There
was a small one right here. Can you grab that one? That was the one that I This is the emptiest trailer this size I think I've ever brought on the road with.
It's one of those times that there's way more merch than production gear. There's nothing.
There's literally
There's
no production gear at all.
Production manager, loads out faster than the bass player. How does that happen?
I honestly don't know how. I don't know how I went from like being the first person to load out to now being the last person. It just happens like that sometimes.
It does.
So this is our tour bus that we're traveling in. This is a 12-seater Prevost bus, or 12-sleeper, not 12-seater. Yeah, it has been awesome, really great. We've had the babies along, and then also we have a trailer in the back here, as you can probably see. And our driver has been amazing. I'm gonna give you a little quick tour of the tour bus so you can kind of see what our home is like on the road. right, so we are in the green room. We have about like 45 minutes to an hour before we start the concert. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight on how we go through our normal day and schedule. Obviously, we're not using things printed anymore, but we're using this app called Master Tour. Pretty much any kind of professional gig that I've ever done, we use this exact app. And what's really cool is that every day on our tour, we can click on the day, and it has our entire schedule. I'll probably do a screen record so you can see all of this on here, but like it has the entire day on here. And what's really cool too is you can click on the attachment and look at the advance sheet. And what the advance sheet shows you is literally from what you're eating to when we're leaving, minute to minute. So if you're ever like thinking about, oh man, what are we gonna have, next week when we're on the road for food, you can look that up on the advance sheet and all of that stuff, and it's very, very helpful. So if any of you guys are touring or beginning to tour as artists, definitely check out this app. I don't know how, and it could probably be a little pricey at first, but it's very, very helpful. So definitely go and check it out. Show me what is it? Where'd you get this?
Side ponytail. Wait, side pony.
Did somebody give this to you?
Yeah, little girl Ada. She wrote me a whole.
Oh.
She homemade you an envelope.
She
so
did.
sweet.
She made me an envelope and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was adorable.
Oh.
Feeling like we're not doing that because we exactly.
So it's like doing a repeated.
Exactly.
I wonder actually, could we end Worthy of It All on the 4?
Yes, that's a lot, because that was the only thing I was thinking about, is because if you ended it on the 1, then it's going to feel like a flat 7, because you're going to E flat.
We start on the 4 of E flat,
Yes,
right?
which now be like a flat 7. So if we end it on the 4, then it'll feel more natural.
Can we also
We could
take
try
out the
it.
second bridge for I Believe? The key.
I mean, unless the congregation's like really, really feeling it and she decides in the moment.
But we can't do that
Why?
because if we cut the tracks, it's
Make a
such a
decision.
huge moment that if the tracks aren't playing underneath us for it, it's going to feel like, because the BGVs aren't in it as well, so it's going to feel like
Well, can you
it's going to
move those
lose
hits?
momentum.
Can you move those hits over to the first bridge instead?
Because the only reason why you have those hits is to make the second set of bridges feel
Because
different.
first bridge starts at like 10% and ends at 90%. Second bridge already is at like 70. That's why you need the hits to kind of keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're unnecessary. You don't need them.
Remember, we're not going back to the bridge. So this is the interlude going to the breakdown. Night 4 in the books. I will say tonight was a little, we had some little moments tonight. It's probably because we had a break and we weren't just keeping it going, but we have to take breaks. I definitely feel like we made some more changes to the set, and it really, really helped with our time and just the whole feeling of the set. Sam, how did it go tonight?
It went really well.
It went really well?
I think it went really well. It sounded nice and crispy.
Nice and crispy?
Yep, just how we like it.
Just how we like it. Hopefully nobody heard the mistakes though, because there were definitely some there. But tonight was good, and I am tired and I need a shower. So we're gonna get back on the bus. We're gonna go to the hotels where they have showers for us, and then we're getting back on the bus to head to Sacramento, California. I have no idea where we're going. Anyways, all right, let's go. So Charity,
Yes.
How many posters do you sign every show?
It depends
concert?
on how many VIP tickets we've sold.
Oh.
Right now, I'm signing 120.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Was this something you were not expecting to be doing? Like having to sign things like this whenever you first got it started with all this?
No, I never thought that. I thought I was going to be worship leading at my dad's church for my entire life and teaching high school English. So
that's so crazy you taught high school English.
I know. I think that too. I loved it.
You guys are incredible. How many of you've driven more than an hour to be here? Oh my gosh. More than 3 hours? Oh, are you guys all from the same church? Oh, wow, really? It was I was like, wow, that was even one big bus or something.
Let's say somebody's out there and they want to be a worship leader and do kind of what you do. What would be like a piece of advice you give them?
I think one of the biggest pieces of advice would be make sure you're called to do that, because it's such a wonderful and beautiful honor to be a worship leader, but it has a cost. You have to die to yourself every day. You know, someone referred to it as an occupation once, and it's not. It's a calling, and you have to be committed to it.
Wow.
And God's worthy of it. So make sure you know your why that you're doing the thing that you're doing. And the reason why I do what I do is because I love the Lord that much. I want to bring him glory and honor through my singing. I want to bring him glory and honor through songwriting.
We can church them if you want to. Oh, A flat. Class 7, 4, 1.
All right. This is show number 7. I think 7 or 8. I'm ready to sleep in my own bed. You know, I've been sleeping on the bunks in the bus. It's been great. You know, I'd rather do that, wake up in the location than not, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to sleep in my own bed for just a little bit, get back out here. But tonight was a good one. We had a good concert tonight, packed out house. So we shouted tonight, which was the first time we've done on this run. Let's ask Caden what he thought about tonight. Caden, what'd you think about it tonight?
Tonight was fire.
He shouted.
We shouted. First time on the Rejoice Tour West Coast.
And honestly, he dropped his guitar and just went out and started running the aisles.
I did. I didn't even play. I don't know how to play shouts anyway, so I just I just take off running.
No, he didn't. He didn't do that. If he would have did that, I would have literally stopped playing, grabbed my camera, and put it on it. A lot of fun tonight. Ready to go take a shower and get some rest. So we out to the next date. Peace. Now it's your Now it's your turn.
Nope. So good.
Like this mix, it sounds so good right now.
Yes.
Like I'm not straining, which is like the best.
That's how I got it.
So guys, we have Sam. Sam, what's your last name again?
Pearson.
Sam Pearson. I'll put it on the screen. Sam, what are you doing today? This is our front of house engineer.
This is a Yamaha PM10. We were on Yamaha PM5 last week. Instead of just loading up my file, which was made for a different venue of how they process PA, like tops, subs, etc., I'm just copying over my settings, EQs, dynamics, things like that over to the desk, which is a little bit more work, but will not cause issues like loading a different file could.
What time do you usually get in to kind of make sure you have time to work on this? before?
Honestly, pretty late, like 10:30, or today was kind of 11. So I wake up late. I sleep in on this tour, which is nice.
Most tours you don't get to do that, huh?
No, I don't. But here I do. It's
Oh.
a beautiful thing.
Is it because you're just not, you don't take this gig seriously?
Oh yeah, it's definitely because I don't take this gig seriously. I slack off. On
You
this
slack
gig.
off. That's why we want to keep you around.
Yeah, because I'm a slacker.
So yeah, this is Sam's first run with us, and it has been a semi-pleasant experience.
I would agree. Only a couple bumps in the road.
Just a couple of bumps. His first thing was that he didn't have the bass loud enough, so I told him, I was like, hey, if you're going to stay on this gig, you got to turn up the bass.
And now we do. It's plenty loud. Plenty loud in this show.
I gotta get Maya.
Get Maya.
This is Maya. She's one of my students. She's here. She's at the show. And we have Landon. Y'all know Landon because he does all of my editing for my videos. He's he's camera shy. Take a screenshot of this. This is the only time you're gonna see him on my channel.
It's a rare. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, it's so good to see so many friends here at this, one of our last ones for this run. And after this run, I think we just have one more on this run, and then we've got our next leg. We got 2 more legs, but whew, this was a lot of fun tonight. So I'm gonna head out, get some sleep. Yeah.
It's the last day of tour.
Last day of tour.
This one has been brutal.
This has been the buses tour that we've done. Normally we'll do hotel nights sprinkled throughout ours where we actually get to sleep, and that has not happened on this one.
Yeah. So boss, are you gonna let that happen again?
I guess it depends on where we go.
The buses.
One thing I know for sure, he gonna get his own bunk next time.
So that means Travis, you're out.
Oh.
Hey Travis,
Hey.
what's it like being on the best tour with the best people in the whole world?
Oh, snap.
To be on the best tour with the best team is an honor.
Oh.
It's an honor.
I know that.
Too bad it's not you guys.
No, I will say it is this man's birthday today.
Yes!
And he is the ripe old age of 31. But I was telling him last night that he's incredible and we're so honored to have him on the team.
Yes.
And we just are so grateful for you, Travis. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
All right, take this heavy camera.
So this is the last day of this run. So now with the tour bus, we have to get rid of all of our snacks because this bus is going to Seattle.
Since we don't own this bus and it's going back to the company, it has to be completely cleaned out. whenever he drops us off at the hotel tonight. So I will pack leftover snacks here, zip tie, fly one bin with us because we have a lot of free checked bags. But yeah, today's cleanup, pack up, all that good stuff.
And we got really good stuff in there. Look at that. Look at that Velveeta. Velveeta mac and cheese that I never ate. Oh, we have more snacks in here.
Yeah, look at all this snacks.
Oh my gosh, there's even more snacks in here. Oh my gosh, there's even more snacks in there.
It doesn't all have to go. We could leave some
Oh
behind.
my gosh, I didn't even realize that was up there. Oh my word. These are all the snacks we didn't eat. Wow.
This Travis. That was actually
Hello.
Happy birthday,
Oh, thank you guys. My friends got me a shark.
Happy birthday, Travis.
In a scary voice. This whole tour has been really great. I know I've said it before in the channel, and I'll say it again. I've done a lot of tours like this, but this is definitely the most family. Part of it is that we all have like minds and like spirits. And so when we go into places, we're never making it about ourselves. We're never making it about all the things we need, but we're really going for, in every concert, to serve others in what we do. If it's in worship, is it in helping connect them to God? It's just an amazing, amazing culture that's built when you have like minds and like spirits. This group is definitely family. A lot of us have been together for a few years now, but some of us are brand new, like Sam here, and he's just jumped right in. And I think that goes to show like just the family nature of the culture here. I've almost been with you guys 4 years now. 4 years now, which is crazy to say, but it's been amazing. This tour has been great. Thank you guys for letting me be a part of this crew. Thank you guys. We love y'all.
Happy birthday, Travis.
Happy birthday.
West Coast tour is over. Now we still got East Coast left to go, and we also have Europe. But this first leg, which was a pretty heavy leg, is over. Touring is definitely a blessing. You know, if you get to do what you love for a living, it really is an absolute blessing, because there's a lot of people out there who don't do what they love. And if I can say anything that can encourage anybody out there to go out and do it, all of the trouble, all of the pain, all of the heartache, and just really just the grind of it is worth it. If this is what you're called to do, or if this is what you love to do, it makes a difference in your life. So thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments section below. And also, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and that bell so you're notified when the newest videos are uploaded. Now, if you want to support this channel, there's a couple of ways you can. You can click and make a purchase through any of the affiliate links that I have in the description below. And also, you can go to my website, travisdykesmusic.com, and make a purchase to any of the resources on there, and that will go back to the channel to bring you more videos. Now, if you like this vlog style video showing BTS on the road, definitely check out this video right here.